$100 million guaranteed at signing. Average per year, $43 million, just below that massive deal from Patrick Mahomes. Once the ink was dry, we did get to hear from their longtime quarterback now for the future, Josh Allen, from this past weekend. Take a listen.
It's surreal to be in the spot right now, and I'm just thankful that we could get it done, and now we can focus on going out there and earning it, and making sure that they understand that I know that they didn't pay me for what I've done. That they did this because they expect me to continue what I'm doing and expect me to go win this team some championships. So, we got a lot of work to do. I know that, and I'm just excited to again put this behind me and start focusing on football now.
And we're excited for you, Josh Allen. I think we all want to say congrats, Josh Allen.
Congrats, Josh Allen.
That deal.
Yeah.
We love you. We hope you kill it this year. And he's coming off what was already a career year. The Josh Allen leap, as Kyle would put it, an MVP-type season. The Bills, they are all in. They won a Super Bowl. What does the rest of the league think? Well, we're going to find out. NFL Network's Top 100 Players of 2021, presented by Crown Royal, premieres Sunday. Current NFL players are voting for the guys they think are the best in the league. So we'll get that list. We'll break it down. I ask you, though, Peter, we'll start with you. Josh Allen, will he be in the top 5 in NFL's top 100?
Okay, so voted on by peers, right? Not just voted on by the media. When the media had the opportunity to do it, they were all in on Josh Allen because he was second in the MVP voting last season. He was second. So first was Rodgers, Josh Allen second. But that's the writers. They're voting on it. Do the players respect him enough? Because if you know, reputation plays a role here. And there's some guys that are just going to be in that top 10 no matter what because the players respect him. I think Josh Allen is going to be in the top 5. In fact, I went the next step here. I'm going to give you my projected top 5 as voted by the players. Here's my prediction on how it goes. I think Mahomes is still number 1. I think Rodgers is 2. I think Brady, GOAT status, number 3. And I've got him right there at number 4. I think it's all quarterbacks this year. I think it was a quarterback year last year. As much as we love the Aaron Donalds and we love the Minka Fitzpatricks and the Chase Youngs, I've got Josh Allen right there, firmly in the top 5. He did a big thing by winning a playoff game against the Indianapolis Colts. He did an even bigger thing by beating the Baltimore Ravens on a Saturday night when everyone thought this team can't get to that next step. They got to the AFC Championship game, and that's just part of the growing process. Here's the deal with Allen. Ascending. Goes from year 2, where he was really good, to year 3, where he was great. And now I think the future is just uncapped. He could do anything he wants. I think an ascending player, an ascending talent, took the Bills from a good team to a great team. And I'm going to say, yes, he's in the top 5. And I will note, congratulations to Josh. I also love the fact that he just wore a Bills hat, Bills shirt. It wasn't like a branding opportunity. It wasn't a whole thing. It was like, here's Bills hat, Bills shirt. That's the logos. And there's a story I heard that Brian Daboll, the offensive coordinator, had the whole team in a meeting room, and they were like, how many of you guys are first-round picks? And he's really the only one. And he's like, yeah, and you weren't even recruited to go to a top college, and people were dismissing you after your rookie year. Like, there's this chip on his shoulder still. As you saw, he's like, it's behind me. Not, oh, I finally got it. He's like, no, the contract is behind me. It's a relief. It's gone. Can we just talk about football? Josh Allen, I got him at number 4 in the top 5. Could be even higher. If you ask the writers, he was number 2 last year.
Well, sitting here watching him accept that contract, it makes me think of a lot of things we said about him in the draft and a lot of the doubts and everything. It makes me think of somebody like Trey Lance right now, who's hearing a lot of the same stuff.
Interesting.
And who knows if a couple of years he'll be signing his deal. We don't know that. We'll talk about him later. But Peter, you said ascending team, ascending Josh Allen, everything. You know that. And we know that. Do the players know that? That's all that matters. Nate, you've talked about this. You come in after practice, you vote for. Sometimes you just look for the name. Would you indulge me? My predictions for the top.
Let's go.
5. It's a little bit different. Give me my predictions of how the players will vote the top 100. Brady, number 1. They're just going to get seduced by the cult of Tom Brady, and I get it. It's a beautiful thing. Mahomes, 2. You can't ever doubt the Aaron Donald factor. Players love him, media loves him, and they should. He'll get in there. Rodgers at 4. Devontae Adams cracks the top 5. No Josh Allen. I do not think Josh Allen will be in the top 10. Ooh. Maybe not even the top 12 to 15. I honestly think that. I think Lamar Jackson will be in front of him. I think Russell Wilson will be in front of him. And no doubt, it's fine. He deserves it. He's great. I don't know if he's got that the Quan amongst the league. I really don't.
Russell Wilson over Josh Allen.
Yeah. Again, sometimes it's just reputation. It's body of work. He's still really young. Yeah. He's not in the major market. He's not one of these guys who's in every commercial and like the other people seem to be following him. I just don't know if it's going to be him. I think he's going to be about the 5th or 6th quarterback. Now, that might be wrong. Yeah. But Nate, having gone through this process, sometimes it's like, Russell Wilson. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You come back from practice and they say, hey, guys, you got to make your top 100 list. And all of us are sitting there as if we're taking the SAT. Some guys they go through it thoroughly. Other guys, they just check boxes and they want to get out there, hop in the shower so they can get home. There is something to this, because it is a bit of a popularity contest. So when guys are filling out this list, the names that come to mind are the guys that you constantly see on TV, the guys that we constantly talk about here on the show and in the media. And I'm not sure Josh Allen cares about that because he doesn't take opportunities like a presser to brand something that he has going on off the field. And also the balance of this offense. He was great last year, MVP conversation, but they had a great running game. And then they had Stephon Diggs. So when you look at Josh Allen, sometimes they don't give him the credit he deserves because they're like, no, Diggs was the number one receiver in the game. And they got Singletary and Zach Moss at running back. So he's not really doing it by himself. I feel like he's going to fall right outside the top 5. My list is Mahomes, Rodgers, Donald, Brady, Henry, and then Josh Allen.
Yeah.
I like that.
about Henry. 2,000 yards.
2,000 yards.
Henry.
And, guys who look at Derrick Henry, they look at him as the best running back in the game. And because he cracked that 2,000-yard mark, I don't think he's going to fall outside the top 5. So I have Josh Allen right around 6. In my opinion, I do believe he's a top 5 player in this league.
I love how much thought we all put into this. You guys crafted top 5 list unprompted, not even asked. When I heard this question yesterday, I thought all I thought to myself was this. 4. Mahomes doing that. He came in 4th place after an MVP season, after he won that award. So just by that logic alone, how could you possibly have Josh Allen in the top 5? It probably won't happen. And it would have to take something unprecedented for what you're saying, Peter, will happen. I'm such a sick pup about this stuff that I actually asked our researchers to go way back.
Nice.
This list started, guys, back in 2011. There have never been more than 3 quarterbacks in the top 5.
Wow.
Ever. Is he beating Rodgers for that MVP? Probably not. Is he going to push Patrick Mahomes? Probably not. I don't know. Is he beating Brady off a Super Bowl? Probably not. So to me, unless it's unprecedented history, which it might be, he won't be in the top 5.
I feel like every year there was like Von Miller was a top 5 guy no matter what. J.J. Watt was a top 5 guy no matter what.
Just put him in.
Aaron Donald put him in. I feel like last year the defensive players, it's Aaron Donald and then there's a bunch of guys. I don't know. I feel like Josh Allen put up such big numbers and such a big leap. But to Nate and Kyle and to your point, like, I don't know if the players respect him. I don't know if he's got the
fun?
fear
We're
thing.
constantly saying what we think. Isn't it fun to predict what other people will think?
It's a great way to do it.
It's a great way, great fun.
Picking the Oscars. It's like, I know it's not in my Oscar list.
The Academy.
But they might really like Nomadland. Yeah, I think Nomadland.
I think they will.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
And either way, Nate, not only do I think I like the Derrick Henry pick, not only do I think he will not be in the top 5, I think Derrick Henry will come in behind Alvin Kamara. I think Kamara will be higher on the list according to the players. Wow. I do. And I think personality plays a role in this. I do, in this whole thing. Whether you're talking about Josh Allen or you're talking about Kamara, who has kind of a bigger, more fun personality than Derrick Henry, I think that plays a part. I do.
Do you guys want to, any of you go back and look where Josh Allen was ranked last year in the top 100?
Was he there?
Give me guesses. Yeah, he was there.
I'm going to say 83.
I'm going to say 50.
70.
87.
Wow.
A circle gets the square, Kyle Brandt. 87th last year. We'll see what his ranking is. Of course, here going into the 2021.
You can't jump from 87 to 3, can you?
I tell you why I love our show. We start the show with, what will Josh Allen's top 5 NFL top 100 rating be? And then we love it.
I love it. It has nothing to do with the contract, what it means. Is it hamstring number? Nope. Let's talk top 100 popularity contest. We love it here on NFL Network. It was a memorable weekend and can't